Alright, let's try this again. So, again, annoying that my internet is fucking up again. I guess that's what I get for being so confident yesterday. But whatever, I guess. Whatever. Again, it is what it is. I mean, like, there's really nothing else I could do about it anyway at this point. Like, I just think for some reason it's just been super slow today. Oh, I've been here. Oh, I went backwards. God damn it. But yeah, I mean, like, hopefully we're able to stay up for another. Back, maybe? Yeah. So, again, not looking great. Not a great sign here. um. But yeah, I love how like it's not even like the hurricane. Fine, I had internet the entire fucking time, um, but yeah, now there's like nothing around me. Obviously, that's when I have to have shitty internet again. Whatever. So I mean, like I'll try to continue on for another like 2 hours like normal, but it might not be looking great. Oh, I didn't realize I had enemies around me. I was gonna change the category again. Or did I, oh no, it should be fixed already still, right? Because I don't think it restarted the stream again. Oh, maybe it didn't change. Okay, maybe I do have to change it on my own. Again. Because again, this is one of those annoying games that doesn't just auto-change to it. There we go, or not. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, well, I have this. I mean, like, I don't think I'll have the sacrifice a year down the road. And also, it's like it's probably gonna be at least 3 parts, right? To where it's like, again, I'll have like probably a month or so till the first part, I think. So that should be enough. But then, like, I guess, like, how do I structure after that? Like, do I do it all in a row? Which is probably how I'll do it. To which I guess, yeah, that probably would be kind of difficult, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Thoughts on the Gran Turismo movie? I don't have many thoughts on it. It's not even like actually about Gran Turismo. Right? I mean, like it's like a weird thing where it's like a person who played Gran Turismo becomes like an actual driver or something, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, someone that graduated from the Gran Turismo Academy, becomes a professional racer, which is just like a weird concept, but I don't know, I really don't care personally. I probably won't watch it unless I do eventually do that ranking of every video game movie, but that's not looking likely anytime soon. But I actually I had fun putting together the BB Can one. To where like obviously it's like a lot, but like I don't know. I just found it fun like to finally have like a proper full ranking of everything. And considering like it feels like the right time after BB25 to do a ranking of every player. Like I guess that's when we'll do it. Like ideally I would spread it out a bit more, but I don't know, it just feels like that's the time to do it. Because like I'm not doing the Survivor one until what, 2020? Is it 2026? When is Survivor 50 again? It would be 2026, right? It's like it's still like what, 3+ years down the road. But like really the ranking, like when you think about it, isn't actually that much larger than the BB-Can one. Like it is obviously, because like the BB-Can one's like 148 people, while the BBUS one's like 330 or something. But it's like, I don't know, it's not as big as like what I thought it would be, I guess. Where like, because like I think when I think of Big Brother, like I think of it like, oh, it's like Survivor. Where Survivor's ridiculous. Like Survivor, there's like 700 players or whatever. Or at least there will be by the time I do the ranking. So like that's obviously like a ridiculous number of people. But like the Big Brother US one's only like a little bit more than double of the BB-Can one. How would I go through the process of ranking every BBUS player? Probably similar to how I did BB-Can. Which, I essentially ranked every cast first. And then, like, separated those rankings into tiers. And then, like, attached all the people, like, within the tiers together. And then, like, went through tiers one by one. And then kind of grouped people together after that.
Welcome, Spartan, come in.
But obviously that'll be a bigger undertaking with BBUS, considering it's over double the amount of seasons. But again, should be interesting. So that'll probably be my first like multi-part, like official multi-part video. Except there's other videos that like are essentially like sequel videos to others, but like that's the first one that's like technically like part 1, part 2, part 3 sort of thing. I mean, I'll have named tiers. I just broke it down to like essentially like 8 tiers, I think it was. But yeah, I didn't like properly set up like criteria for each of those tiers. I set up criteria for like my like breakdowns within those tiers. But like the actual tiers themselves are just simply like, okay, this is like a legendary, like all-time great player. This is like a tier below that, a tier below that, a tier below that, that sort of thing. Do I think a portal movie could work? Yes. But do I need it? Not really. Yeah, I never played Portal. And really, I would like to play it at some point, but like, I'm not like that. Like, I don't feel like I need to that much. Like, just in general, Valve games haven't really interested me. Or never played Half-Life either. Okay, cool. What do you do here again? I don't remember what you're supposed to do here. Like, what, you're supposed to move this, right? And then you put that under it? Yeah, I played Firewatch. I streamed it. It was like one of the first games I streamed. And like I've played it multiple times before that. It was actually like one of my first ever PS4 games. And like I thought like so I played it because like I was doing that top 25 games of the generation video, and I always assumed it would be on there. It didn't end up making it on there though. Are they making a movie on Firewatch? Why? I mean, like it'll probably be fine. Like it's already like pretty much the length of a movie anyway. It's not even that long of a game. It's like what, 4 hours? I think I think I streamed it and finished it in less than 4 hours, if I remember right. And like that was even with like me I'm pretty sure I got lost at points. It's like it's not even that long of a game to begin with, so it's like narratively, it's like it should be doable as a movie, but it's not like a movie I'm like dying to see. What? Wait, how do I back eject? Fuck, what was the back eject? Oh, okay, well this is great. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Don't forget to have that. Again, It Takes Two's kind of in a similar vein. And the story, like the game of It Takes Two's longer, but I always felt like there was a lot of filler in the game. To where, like, yeah, I mean, you could definitely do a movie of that too. Like, realistically, I think most video games, I don't think you can do movies. Okay, well, I didn't even do that. I don't think you can do them properly as movies instead of like TV shows and stuff, but I feel like those are probably decent examples of ones that probably would work. Again, you need like a smaller scaled narrative. That doesn't like need a lot of like setup of characters and like all that stuff. I will say though, it's like also like they feel unnecessary though, to where like I don't know what the point of an It Takes Two movie is or a Firewatch movie. Where like I feel like the best way to experience it is the game already. It's like I don't know why we need. Like what does this add to anything? Especially when what makes It Takes Two so like special is. Like how they handled the gameplay aspect of it, and that's like a co-op game and everything. It's like I think when you take that away from it, it's like it's just a mediocre like story.
To collect payment for the pain you have wrought.
Your new top 20. Yeah, Kiefer's the only one that's not my top 20, right? Yeah, like my top tier, I believe, was my top 18. To where Ty was like the top person not in the top tier. But yeah, I can get why people wouldn't have Sheldon as high. Because obviously there's so much like, it's more so like speculation than anything with Sheldon. As it is with anyone from BB Can 8 that was still there at the time the season ended. Yeah, that's not what I'm supposed to do. That's on World of Worlds 2. I really like it. It's one of my favorite challenge seasons. It's my favorite modern challenge season. Can you climb? Thank you. I think the one thing is that it's like it's kind of long. Oh, I have to fucking open those. Oh, I have to crank that open. Okay. But I feel like the season that doesn't, like, I don't feel that. Like, unlike something like Double Agents or Spies, Lies, and Allies, where in those seasons, like, I think you really feel its episode length because of how fucking, like, I don't know, it's because, like, there's, like, nothing going on for a lot of it. Like, I feel like the War of the Worlds, too, I never really felt that. Oh, wait. It's back here. God damn, I hate these. So stupid. No. Okay, so it's... Wait, which... Or is that all the way? Oh, I guess it's all the way. Oh. Oh, fuck off. Climb the thing. Thank you. Debating on Sheldon when I'm done. We finished top 65 so far. But yeah, like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, some people would just, like, not even bother putting BB Can 8 on there. But yeah, BBUS is going to be interesting. I still haven't decided exactly. Well, I mean, again, this is still for so far down the road, but still haven't decided exactly how I want to handle BB1 or OTT. Towards like, obviously BB1's just like a completely different game, so I feel like outside of Chicken George, it just feels weird to include BB1. Oh, I need a. Oh, okay. I need that thing from the bottom, right? But also, it's like BBOTT, like, it's obviously, like, doesn't really feel like a full Big Brother season. But it's like, when else am I going to talk about BBOTT players? I don't know. I don't know if I should put them on there or not. Yeah, that shouldn't matter anymore, right? Oh.
You are in mine.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess I have to kill them? But, like, yeah, hopefully the internet holds from this point on. I guess we've been back for, what, like about 15 minutes or so? So, again, hopefully it's fine from now on. Again, it's still, like, annoying. Like, I love, again, like, I guess that's what I get for, like, yesterday saying that I haven't had internet issues in a while. Chrissy would definitely not be high. Morgan would be, like, probably middle. Like, really, there's no one from OTT that would be that high, which is why I feel okay doing it. It's like no one would be that high, but also, like, no one would be at the very bottom. To where, like, I feel okay, more okay doing that than I would have something like, Oh, I have to open it first, don't I? Actually, that's a lot of moving pieces. It's like this undoes the other one, right? Yeah. But now I have to do this, and okay. God damn it. Climb, please. Thank you. Actually, who would be the highest OTT person? Like, would it be, like, I guess would it be Alex? I don't know. Because again, like, that's also the issue of OTT, is that it's such a fucked season. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't fucking pull the... I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, that's me being a fucking idiot. I didn't actually do the thing. But, yeah, that's the problem with OTT, the assess of the season, is that, like, it's so twist-heavy that you can't even properly assess it as, like, a way to determine gameplay for most people. Where, like, I think the person I probably have the least amount of flaws with how they played on that season is probably Alex. Look, and she's like 7th place. Oh fuck! I was about to do the same thing again. No, game, please. Yeah, I am doing 10-year Genius retrospectives. I'm actually gonna watch season 1 pretty soon. Yeah, I'm watching BB Can 1 right now. After that, I think it's Road Rule All Stars and then Genius season 1. So it's not too far away from that. It should be fun. I haven't watched the Genius in a bit. I can't even actually. When was the last time I watched the Genius? It's probably been since like the start of the channel, I think. Like I've watched like bits and pieces here and there, but I don't think I've like done a full rewatch of a season since I've started the channel. So it should be fun. Oh fuck off, game! Come on. The people find out Morgan and Alex were late on the show. I don't think it was until late, right? Like, I think they eventually told people, right? I think is how it went. But it was, like, towards the end. Like, I think it was, like, around the time that, like, Alex was already going home, I think. Is that how it worked? But I don't think people found it out, if I remember right. Seabass and Jenna Rats Amazing Race 34. Do I think they could get first place? Probably not. I think they would suck. I'm really, it's like, would Jenna and Seabass do well? Probably not, right? Like, I can't. I don't feel like they're like they're as like, what's the right term? Like multifaceted? I don't know. Like, they probably do well, like, physically, but outside of that, I feel like I wouldn't have that much faith in them and, like, all these, like, random tasks and then navigating around and everything. You haven't watched Genius 2 through 4, but Season 1's amazing. Yeah, Season 1's really good. I mean, like, I think at this point it's debatably my least favorite season, even though it is still very, very good. But again, I think that's a testament to how good the Genius is, more so than, like, Season 1 is bad. I think, like, the consensus is that Season 2 is the worst. But I don't know. I do like most of Season 2. Like, like, on paper, it definitely is worse. Like, I think it's, like, it is worse, like, realistically. But it has a great winner. At least there's that. It has a interesting cast. But, like, the actual games and everything, it's, yeah, like, I think you can definitely, I definitely understand why most people look at it as the worst season. But then, like, 3 and 4 are both really great, which is funny because, like, I remember when I first watched The Genius, I actually thought seasons 1 and 2 were the two best. But I think I've gotten to the point where, like, I essentially rank them in chronological order. Of, like, reverse chronological order, I should say. It's where, like, it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, no season of The Genius is bad. Like, I think all 4 seasons of The Genius are, like, top 10 seasons of reality TV for me. Like, I really fucking adore, like, every season of The Genius. That's what I said. Like, if The Genius continued, it would be my favorite reality show of all time. The problem is that there's only 4 seasons. Which is actually, like, also a pro in terms of the consistency of the show. But again, like, what in comparison, oh yeah, I'm supposed to destroy this, aren't I? But in comparison to the likes of Survivor and stuff, obviously the scale of Survivor is much larger. I really wish you could change the controls to make roll circle, because they keep on pushing circle. Oh. Well, that was something. Is Glass House a good show? It's fine. Like, it's a very, like, average reality show, but it's one I have, like, nostalgia for. Well, I think it's a show that had, like, potential, but we're never gonna, like, see that potential. I think it had, like, kinks to work out. I think if they got a second season, they probably would at least attempt to. Because there's no way they didn't recognize the fall of their own format by the end of it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, they're doing a Genius Netherlands. There was a trailer for it. Actually, it's this month, isn't it? When is that? It's October, right? I remember it's October something. So, yeah, I'll watch it. We'll see how it goes. Like, from what I understand, Netherlands reality shows are not the greatest, based on, like, someone from the Netherlands that posted on the thing from the Genius that they're thinking that's probably going to be a butchered version of it. But, we'll see. Well, like, I thought the trailer looked fine. Like, it felt very Genius-y. So at least there's that. So, okay, we'll see. I'm, like, cautiously optimistic. Like, it seems like they're at least playing the same games. Like, they were playing Food Chain, which was the first game from Season 2. And again, it's, like, one of the most, like, popular games from the show. So, yeah, like, I have hopes that'll be okay. Oh, did Coolio die? I didn't even know Coolio died. Oh yeah, rest in peace, Coolio. Dead 4 days ago. Wow, alright. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I guess that was the day I got hit by a hurricane, so I know that might be a part of it. How's stream been? It crashed. Like, not even 30 minutes ago. But hopefully we're good now. My internet's been really shit all day, which again, it's funny considering yesterday I was like talking about how like I haven't had a stream crash in a while, and I've had it 2 days in a row now. Mind you, last one was because of the game crashing, not because of my internet, but this time it was because of my internet. Oh, come on. But again, hopefully we're good now. Hopefully it's not a lingering thing like it was like around this time last year, now that I think about it. Because like it was when I was playing Judgment that I got like really bad. And I believe that's actually like pretty much this time last year. So yeah, I don't know if it like, is it like something to do with this time of the year or something? Well then again, I'm on a fucking different, yeah, I have a different internet provider now than I did then, so I don't know, whatever. But today's been like really bad, where like my download is like 12 megabytes, and like upload is like 6, which I normally get like at least 150 download and like 15 upload. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, I guess not there. See, so how far were we into the... Oh, is he not dead yet? Oh, I thought he was dead. God damn it. Okay, so we were an hour and 39 minutes in last time. So that means we're what? About 2 hours and 10 minutes? So yeah, I want to try to get to the halfway point in the game, which from my last playthrough is the Hercules fight. Which, still a bit away from that, obviously. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm literally just like randomly bashing on him. Alright, that worked. Oh, almost missed that. Thank God they got rid of QuickTime events for fucking God of War 2018. So, where was I at this point last time? Okay, so this is around 2 hours in. So we're still about like 10 to 15 minutes behind. That's fine. I don't feel like there's points where this game actually looks good, and there's other points where this game looks kind of shit now. And to be honest, I don't know which one's which right now. I don't feel like this game still looks better than Stranger to Paradise. Like, that's so fucking sad. That Stranger Paradise came out this year. This came out 11 years ago, and this game looks better than Stranger Paradise. I still find it so funny that Stranger Paradise is a game that came out this year. Stranger Paradise looks so mediocre. Like graphically I'm talking about. Like it really like there's points where it's like laughably bad. Though there's points where it's fine. But like I think as a whole I would actually say yeah, like this game probably looks like consistently better. But then again, also, like, you're further away from the character, which I think definitely plays a factor into things.
You have acquired the claws of Hades, Kratos. With them, summon cursed souls to attack your enemies.
But yeah, Stranger Paradise, like, just such an, like, is like the most average game I think I've ever played in my entire life. To where, again, never playing it ever again. Like, I have no interest in ever playing that game again. But it wasn't, like, bad enough to where, like, I stopped playing it. And what only took me, like, 12 hours, I think it was, to finish it. It's not even like it's that long either, so, no. To where, like, if it was a longer game... or if I was not able to use, like, the easiest difficulty, there's no fucking way I would care enough to, like, finish the game. 'Cause I believe it's actually pretty difficult on, like, normal, from what I understand. But I ended up playing it on, casual mode or whatever, which made, like, the end game a lot more tolerable.
Kratos, can it be? Does this mean Lord Hades rules no longer?
The god of the underworld is dead.
Then, I mean, like, the leveling system in it at least makes it a bit more
Hades deserved
easy to
suffer.
play too, though,
Though I
which is
thought
nice.
his death
Because, like, the leveling system is, like, you don't actually level up the character, you level up all the equipment, and then, like, the average
I will keep that in
levels
mind.
of all the equipment that you use is the level of the... is, like, your essentially your level. So, like, if you kill, like, a whole bunch of enemies... So, if you're only, like, level 100... Like, the final mission in the game is, like, level 120. So, like, if you come into the final mission level 100... like, you're obviously 20 levels below the level that you need to be. But if you kill, like, a couple enemies within an area, they'll drop, like, at the beginning of that level. Then they'll drop equipment that's around that level of the recommended level. So, like, through killing a few enemies, you can just, like, level up super quickly.
My marriage to the beautiful Aphrodite. My mother.
Was I surprised that Steph and Lauren got eliminated? Not really. Because at this point, I think Steph and... I think Heath and Tony are probably going to win. So it's like everyone else is, like, whatever. And I think they're probably the... I mean, no, Tiffany and Cynthia are definitely the like, why the fuck are they still here team. But, I think outside of them, I feel like Steph and Lauren felt like the not as good team of the ones that were left.
Again and again. She
I still find it so funny Tiffany and Cynthia are still there, considering I know nothing about them.
You, Kratos. You can bring her back to me.
Your child is not my concern.
But surely you can understand. You were once a father, too.
So we still gotta fight Hermes and Hercules before one ends. Yeah. What time is it? 1:30? Yeah, I'm starting to get tired. I don't know why. Well, I'm too fair. Like, I barely got any sleep over the last like week or so, because that's me. But is this even where I'm supposed to go? But today was the last like formal day of my vacation, so that's obviously fun too. Technically I have tomorrow off, but like I would have always had tomorrow off. But after that's back to normal. Which again, streams will probably be normal from this point forward. Like I would like to do Last of Us speedrun at some point. Don't know exactly when. I was thinking I'll do it this week. I think I actually won't do it this week. For sure, because like I feel like I just want to get BB Can 1 out of the way. To where like I feel like I probably won't be able to finish it tomorrow. So like I would rather like spend the free time that I have on Tuesday trying to finish that. So I think I'll do that. Then I'll stream Wednesday. And then yeah, probably won't have the time to do speedrun until sometime the following week, if I do one. Erica from BB4 at one point was engaged to Adam Gentry. I didn't know they were engaged, but I knew that that they had they were in a relationship at one point. And him, and then also what's his name? Josh from oh fuck off, that's me being an idiot. Josh from Big Brother 1. Oh, did I ever talk about that? That I did put together my cast ranking for Big Brother? Did I talk about that last stream? I don't remember anymore. Because I think I did it by last stream, didn't I? Oh, no, I did it literally right after. Okay, I forgot about that. So I didn't talk through that yet. Okay, this is me just being a fucking idiot. Cool. But yeah, I did put together a list for my cast ranking for Big Brother, which was interesting. At least I never bothered doing it before. Haven't like solidified the list yet, but yeah, BB24 is pretty low. Wait. No, game. Did I go too far? Oh, I hate this fucking game. Can you like, no, go backwards. Thank you. No, stay backwards. Yeah, I did decide to put BB1 on. Because like, at the end of the day, it's like, at that point, it's like, it's not a gameplay ranking. It's just ranking up the cast. Can I not go all the way over there? Oh, do I have to go the other... Do I actually have to go the other way to do it? Whatever. And spoiler alert, BB1's at the bottom. And, like, to be fair, I don't... Like, I haven't watched BB1 in a while, obviously. It's like, that obviously affects things. But, like, I have, like, no memory of, like, some of the people. And, like, to be fair, I did also watch like, I watched, like, a highlight reel, essentially, of BB1. To kind of remind me of things. But still, it's like, I have, like, no memory of, really, like, I don't like a lot of people, really. Like, Josh, like, he's the runner-up. I don't remember a single thing that Josh did. Like, I believe he was, like, a ladies guy, right? But, like, outside that, I don't remember much. Like, Eddie, really, the only thing I remember about him is that he was, like, missing a leg. Like, that's really most thing I remember about Eddie. He was, like, a nice enough guy. Curtis, same thing. Nice enough guy. He was there. Jane... Oh, I remember nothing of Jamie. Like, she was the... like, I know about her, like, post-show. To where, like, she's, like, the richest Big Brother player ever or whatever. But, like, I have, like, no memory of anything she did on the show. Like, Cassandra, again, she's the, like, first ever black woman on Big Brother, obviously. Outside of that, don't remember much about her either. Like, Chicken George does have some good, like, notable moments here and there. You do have. Actually, that's something I forgot about until I rewatched the clip reel. Was like there was this like drama with Chicken George over like his wife having supposedly bought like advertisements for him, essentially, in terms of like getting people to vote certain ways to help him. So that's kind of funny. That's a thing. That Chicken George's wife probably played the game more than he did. But yeah, then who else is there? You got like Karen. Like the only thing I remember about her is that like she like admitted that she didn't love her husband anymore, and I remember that was a thing. But like outside that, don't remember that much. And we got stripper Jordan. That was her name, right? The second boot. That she was like a stripper, and that was like a big deal at the time, which is like whatever.
Remember your purpose, Kratos.
Yeah, who else was there? Will Mega's Will Mega. I mean, like one of the few notable, like actually notable characters, and that's why he was the first boot. But like he's actually memorable for me, at least. And then I wonder how he's aged though. I feel like Will Mega, like I remember like not liking him, but like he was like a big character the first time I watched. But again, that was like 10 years ago. So like I wonder if he's better now. Like I wonder, like at least not actually better, but I mean like would I appreciate Will Mega more now? I wonder. Shooting's been back for what, like 42 minutes. But yeah, it was a shit show at first. Where I got the stream back running, but then like the internet still died like 2 minutes into that. But yeah, it's been stable for the last like 40, so hopefully we're good till like when I plan on ending stream, which is probably another hour and a half or so. But I feel like there's someone. Oh, Brittany from BB1. Like, I feel like I like remember bits about her. Wasn't she a virgin? That was the thing about her, right? Nah, I feel like I remember like bits about her, but yeah, like BB1's cast as a whole, like even like taking out like the boring like format and everything, like it's just like not even that good of a cast. Well, again, like that's based on like 10-year-old memories right now. And watching Hell's Kitchen episode you missed instead of the Big Brother finale. You're probably fine. Like Big Brother finales are really just a formality anyway. Like I mean, I would say like watch Taylor's speech, but outside of that, I think you're probably good. There wasn't that much going on. Roundtable's really boring. Thoughts on BB Camp 4? I think I'm lower on BB Camp 4 now than what I was at the time that I did like my last season ranking. But I don't hate it. I think it definitely is one of the lesser BB Can seasons. Like right now, if I was to rank all of them, I think I would have. Let's see. So like 8 is obviously at the bottom because it has to be. Beyond that, I think it's like 1 and 4 are probably the next 2 at the bottom. But again, they're both like I don't know, 7's. I forgot about 7. 7's at the bottom after that. But then, yeah, I think 1 and 4 are probably after that. Like it's a fine season. It's an inconsistent season though. I think the back, like I think the first half is really fucking good. But then like once Mitch goes, the season like really crawls. And also you have the fact that the likable people in Tim, Cassandra and Joel, like they lose at the end due to a whole bunch of due to them just like simply not being able to win a comp to save their lives. Like that's just like not a fun outcome to the season either. And see the Pax Bros win again, not great. So it's like again the first half is fantastic, like some of the best Big Brother you're ever going to see. But then like I mean like kind of like, and the cast is still not great even outside that. But But again, very dynamic gameplay early on, but it just like really ends up being boring by the end of it. Am I higher on BB-Can 1 now? No. I'm probably the same. I was probably higher, like, I mean, I love BB-Can 1. BB-Can 1's like, I've probably watched BB-Can 1 more than most other seasons of Big Brother. But, yeah, in my opinion of it's mostly the same. I feel like I've seen it so much to where, like, I feel like it's tough to have my opinion change on it. And, like, on the rewatch here, like, it's still, I feel like I'm still feeling the effects of that. To where, like, it still feels like, okay, well, I've watched this a lot. So it's like, I feel like a lot of this still is in my mind. To where, like, it feels like it's not even really worth rewatching to a degree. How's One Piece going? Yeah, he didn't like the Brate arc. Whereas he liked it, but not like he didn't like the he liked the Sanji stuff, but not the stuff outside that. Is there any Survivor Grudge season where you didn't change your opinion at all on first rewatch? I didn't change my opinion at all. To be fair, it's probably hard to remember first rewatch for most at this point. Is there like a season? Like I'm trying to think. Like, is there a season that I've always just hated? I guess Australian Outback. I've never liked Australian Outback. I feel like there was probably a point where I was higher on Thailand than what I am now. So that's probably not an answer. Oh. Yeah, like I feel like most seasons though, like I feel like yeah, like most of my opinions have like changed over time. To where I feel like it's tough to think of a season that like my opinion has literally stayed the same throughout all of it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Well, that's great. Can you climb back up? No? Cool. Always found this to be a really fucking weird mechanic. Well, whatever. Yeah, again, like I feel like Arlong Park is probably the spot where like that's really the make or break on whether or not you should continue or not. Where I hear from most people that Barate is like the spot that they're like, that's when they really get in. But I feel like Arlong Park is like really the defining part of the story. So I feel like that's probably the one that's the most similar to like all the future arcs of One Piece. Wait. Fuck, I forgot the controls already. What was it? There we go. Oh no, okay, I fucked that up at the end. Damn it. Really? You never liked Baratia either? Okay, that's interesting. I've always liked Baratia. It's never been like my favorite arc, but I do feel like out of the East Blue, I do think it's probably up there. Fuck off! Okay, I guess that's not how I'm supposed to do it. You're not a big Don Krieg fan? Yeah, I mean, Don Krieg's fine. Game, thank you. Do I like Neil? Yeah. I think he gets screwed over to a degree. Like obviously he was already in a bad spot to begin with, but he was like starting to fight his way out. And then, like, the twist happens, and he's just, like, fucked from his, like, bad spot before that. Oh, great unity again. Yeah, Jin? Was that his name? Yeah, he was definitely a better character than Don Creek. Do I think Tom is a bad player? Yes, but I do think he gets, like, kind of screwed to a degree. Not fully, but, like, I do think his downfall is entirely on him, but also, like, there were, like, other circumstances that, like, perpetuated that downfall. But I really, yeah, I think he's a bad player. But again, like, he's like in this weird spot where it's like, yeah, he's a big target from the very beginning, and like everyone's looking at him as like this big threat in the game. But it's like also, like, again, Suzette put him up day one to where he had to like fight from the very beginning. So it's like it's kind of a position that was kind of forced upon him, just due to the fact that Suzette like put him up, and he won the first veto. But again, the way that he reacts to that is still not great. Like, he's still a very emotional player. He's still, like, just, like, straight up just bad. Like, I mean, like, a lot of his eventual boot is his own doing. Like, the reason why he gets taken out there is because he is such an emotional player, and he's a very reactive player, and, like, that's why the likes of, like, Emmett and, Alec and Peter wanting to let him go. Is because of how untrustworthy, that's probably not the right, but like unreliable he is. I will say on the rewatch though, I'm like kind of thinking like, I still don't know, like, was that the best move for Emmett to get rid of Tom? Where, I mean, like, at the end of the day, it probably would have happened anyway, unless he really, really wanted to waste a lot of social capital there. But, I do wonder, like, even though obviously it works out for him, like, it definitely was, like, a not great, position to be in. But, like, after he loses Tom, like, he essentially has to start over. And, like, he does, or not necessarily start over, but, like, he has to, like, obviously redirect a lot of his gameplay elsewhere, to where, like, essentially Jillian becomes his new Tom, and then he, like, is still able to maintain, like, Alec and Peter, and then, like, eventually builds the relationship with Andrew and, like, all that stuff, but it's, like, now, from the position, like, from the point that he was at the time that he let go of Tom, like, it definitely was, like, a bit more precarious than I remembered. To where it's like, he doesn't really have things locked in until after Tom leaves. So, like, I feel like he did, like, kind of open it up for him to be fucked, but he ends up still being fine anyway. Where am I going? Is Alec a good player? I think he's a good player. Not, like, he's probably not as good as he thinks he is. Same thing goes with Peter. But, I think they're both good players. I think they're better than what most people look at them as now. Because I think a lot of people look at the Shield as like a joke. But again, the Shield did have, like, a lot of control early on in the game. The problem is that they, like, mismanaged that control. And a lot of that due to the fact that they, one, thought that they had Andrew on their side. Which, they lose due to their own mismanagement of things. Yeah, I mean, like, the problem, like, I think the problem with both of them is that they were trying so hard to beat Chilltown, and they wanted, like, they so much wanted to, like, try to play, like, Dr. Will and all that stuff to their own detriment. To where, like, again, like, Alec, like, throwing the HOH to Andrew at the double in the way that he does is still, like, ridiculous. Like, I literally just got done watching it. It's like, it's so fucking dumb the way he handles it. Like, why not just put in the wrong answer? It's like, why did you have to go and, like, tell, like make this, like, big display of telling Andrew the answer and all that stuff? Like, it's so stupid. Oh, fuck off. I hit the wrong button again. But yeah, it's like, with Alec, it's like, he really just, I think he just thought he had way more social capital than what he really had. And then, like, just chose the wrong side, essentially. Because again, he decides to go all in with Emmett instead of going all in with Gary and Topaz, which I think is the big issue. To where obviously Emmett, like, never actually intended on taking them to the end. Where, like, Gary and Topaz did want to go to 4 with Peter and Alec. Would Alec do better on return? Potentially. I think he has the game ability there. I mean, like, I don't know, though. Again, like, from what I've seen of Alec post-show, like, seeing his, like, I haven't watched any, like, I don't even think they do it anymore, right? But, like, The Shield used to do a podcast at the time, like, BB 15, 16, stuff like that, and I watched those. And it's like, I don't know, like, I feel like Alec is just too much of a, like, I feel like that's who he is essentially this guy that's gonna, like, try to be this, like, Dr. Will wannabe. And I feel like every time he plays, I feel like that's the way he's going to play. So, I don't know. I would probably have more faith in Peter, I think, on a return than Alec. To where, like, I think with Alec, I think there's, like, a lack of, like seriousness to the way he handles things. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm supposed to shoot that. I'm supposed to shoot. I'm an idiot. What? How'd that miss? Whatever. Alec was called for a challenge? We're talking about the BB Can 1 Alec? That's really random. What CBS duos would be realistic, would realistically be called a Rivals Challenge USA. Shannon Ricard, maybe? Like, I think all the ones that I think of right away, like, I just don't think. It was it was a Neil, right? A Neil was called for Spies, Lies, and Allies. Not Alec. You remember at that point it was like a gamer said that like one person from BB Can was in the running for Spies, Lies, and Allies, and then they revealed it was fucking a Neil, which was so random. Which I really like a Neil, but like I would never expect a Neil to be on the fucking challenge. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That was me being an idiot. Cool. Okay, this is such a train wreck. Yeah, this is such a weird mechanic. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna get used to this. Like, what the fuck? I mean, yeah, like, the East Blue Saga is really just a lot of setup. Which, like, you would expect it to be, considering, like, really, it's like, again, it's like 100 chapters long, yet it's essentially just the prologue to the story. Oh yeah, Jonathan and Lindsay's a good one. Yeah, from 42. Dang, I feel like they'd be too overpowered though on Challenge USA. Where, like, I feel like they feel like a team that would be like so definitively the best team. Like, what other rival team can you think of that would be, like, on par with them? Of, like, a male... I guess it would be have to be male-female pairings. All stories should have 100 chapter long prologues? I guess so. Yeah, when did they get to the Grand Line? Like, that was, like, 2 years in or something, right? Let's see. What year did chapter 100? Yeah, 99. 1999. So it literally took them 2 years to get through the prologue. That's actually ridiculous, actually, now I think about it. So the anime didn't, like, so the anime started before they, or, like, around the time they got to the Grand Line? That's kind of weird to think about, too. I always assumed that they were further in by that point. I guess not. Thoughts on AJ? I mean, yeah, he's not that good. He's not, like, a terrible, terrible player. In the fact that, like, I think he's, like, he doesn't make that many, like, unforced errors. So, like, he's not, like, an actively bad player. It's just that he's, like, a guy that has, like, no win equity. Because, like, no one respects him from the very beginning. And, like, can't, like, never did well in competitions. And, it's like he doesn't really seem to have that much potential. But, like, I don't feel like he does, like, anything, like, actively bad. So, I guess that's, like, not the worst player in the world. Is each saga 100 chapters long? I'm pretty sure most sagas are longer than 100 chapters long. Let's see. Saga list. Let's see. Say East Blue. Oh, fuck. Okay, everything's getting moved around. So East Blue, I believe, is just straight up 100, right? Yeah, East Blue's 100. Alabasta's 117. Skypiea is kind of shorter. It's like around 80 or so. Water 7's 139. Okay, Thriller Bark's also on the shorter side of things. That's about like 45. And you got 109. Really, that's it? 109 for Summit War? I really thought that would be longer. Then what? Fishman is 60. Okay, I actually thought these sagas were longer. I guess not. But I guess, like, more recently they have been, right? Yeah, Dress Roast is 150. Whole Cake's another 107. Wano was 150, so yeah. Oh, we're officially calling this the Egghead arc. But, yeah, we're in an interesting spot in One Piece, though, right now. Like, I really, like, I find it so weird, though. Again, like, I guess, like, probably shouldn't get too deep into spoilers for One Piece, but, oh, we're at Helios? Is that who I was thinking we need to fight, or no? Oh, no, I was thinking Hermes. Never mind. Okay, we're not where I thought we were. We're still a decent ways off. Forgot how much you love Tala. Yeah, Tala's great. I mean, like, obviously, like, not that good of a player, but so fun TV. Yeah, Thriller Bark's just weird, just all around. I never loved Thriller Bark. You went Tina at 50? I think I had Tina at, like, I think she was at, like, 47 or something, right? She was, like, somewhere weird like that. Where is it? Yeah, where'd I have Tina? Oh, I had her 43. Okay, I had it higher than I thought. Oh yeah, by the way, I saw Kenny's name on there. I didn't realize. Like, I just looked it up. Looked up some BB Can stuff today, and like, I found that Kenny from BB Can 2 has his own HGTV show now. Where did that come from? Like, that's so random. That like he was like a model and stuff. Like, all of a sudden now he has like an HGTV show. I guess it used to be like someone else as the host that he like became the replacement for someone, but like still, it's like I still find that weird that he's all of a sudden now a HGTV host. Spoil if you want, you have fish level memory. I mean, I wouldn't go too deep, but oh yeah, like we're definitely getting to the point where we're gonna get some big revelations soon. And too fair, like just the last chapter was a big thing. You follow spoilers, but it makes you want to get catching up. Yeah, I've been following spoilers, and also I've been reading the recent chapters. I still like essentially everything post Wano I've read. I still haven't read any of Wano. So again, the longest fucking arc in the entire story I've not bothered reading yet.
Save me from Atlas.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Stranger Paradise does look better. This does look pretty shit right now.
If you wish to repay me,
I feel like this game looks good from afar, but then you look at the character models like close up outside of Kratos, and it does look pretty bad.
you will never defeat Zeus, Spartan. You will.
Oh, you're only at Whole Cake Island. Okay.
All the lives you should
I'm too fair. I guess that's technically where I left off. I did read the Reverie,
not one of them.
but
Feel the power.
too fair. Actually, now I think about it, I don't think I ever did read all of Whole Cake Island. I think it's one of those things where like I read like the beginning of it, and then like I kind of skimmed through the Katakuri fight. But then like when the Reverie happened, I was like, fuck, I need to get back into One Piece. And I actually read the Reverie. It's actually really insane when you think about it, that like we've only known like certain things about the main story like until the Reverie. Like it's like that deep in the story we learn about major things. I feel like One Piece is gonna be like so interesting to look back on, like in retrospect. To like because like I feel like now it's tough to have like a good gauge of the scale of the story when we're like in the middle of it. I guess like the time skip's like a good like point you can look at as like the halfway point. Considering it actually looks like it might be around the halfway point at this point. Or like I think like when time skip like happened, or like when I like used to be like super into One Piece, and like when I was like looking at the time skip, like I never actually believed that the time skip would be the halfway point. But it looks like we're at the point where like it probably will be around that, which always surprised me.
That is where you are wrong.
But then like again, it's weird because like we're getting an extra arc than I expected. Like I expect to go to Egghead Island or whatever, which I'm too fair, no one would have. What the fuck is it? I mean, like, I'll say conceptually, I guess we do know what it is, but still, like, not really something on my radar. I really thought we would just go to Elbaf and then like Laugh Tale and in the end, but I don't know. It's like, how much left do we have? Can't wait to get to read the Reverie to see exactly why it's so insane. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That article did tell you to start there. That's such a weird fucking thing. I mean, like, dude, like, I believe the article was written around the time of the Reverie and was essentially just telling you to start now, like, where we're at, which is, like, such a dumb way to do it. But, yeah, like, Reverie is, like, insane. Like, there's a lot of, like, insane, like, revelations in the Reverie. So where, like, you can tell by that point they're like clearly like actually setting up the end game. Are they? Oh, what just happened? Like, okay, that looked like the game glitched out, but I can't tell if I actually did. But he hit him up. Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird stream, considering my internet cut out twice at this point, but we've been going for over an hour without a cutout, so hopefully we're good. Path of Eos. Okay, so I think I'm still... Yeah, I'm pretty far behind where I want to be still. I'm about an hour and 15 from where I want to be. I guess that's fine, right? I mean, I think that puts us around where I would normally end. You did start watching BB16 at week 8. What was week 8 of BB16? You got Amber at 5. 6 was the Jocasta. You got double eviction. Then you got... What was the following week? Nicole's week. Yeah, Nicole goes home. And then Zach. So you start at the Zach eviction? That's a place to start, I guess. So essentially you started at the point that the season was like really going downhill. Oh wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. I don't feel like I've ever used this. Like, I feel like in my other playthroughs, I don't think I ever actually used the Head of Helios as a weapon. I guess it's kind of useful. That's probably why you find the season so shit. I mean, yeah, I mean, to be fair, I always found the season shit, even at the time. Actually, it's funny. I did, so okay, I started doing like a little bit of like research into BB Can 1 stuff. Through rewatching things, and like I found like Peter Brown's old YouTube channel, and like he has like vlogs of like the finales of BB15 and BB16 and that sort of stuff, and that's like really weird to watch now, especially the BB16 one. Like the BB16 finale, like John and Netta are together as a couple at that point, and like John is like a massive like pro Cody person. Which is like also really funny. Like only see Cody, then like wait, fuck, I'm fucking everything up now. There, alright. Only see Cody, then obviously like take Derek and lose. Is this what am I trying to do right now? But I did watch some of those, and I got in a rabbit hole where I watched, they had a BB Can 5 premiere thing, like premiere party. So I watched like clips from that. But I believe that was like the last one they did. I think they kind of stopped. Well, I believe Peter Brown stopped doing things after BB Can 6, I think it was, right? Was it 5 or 6? Somewhere around there. John and Netta are not together. I mean, they weren't even together by the time BB Can 5. They broke up right before BB Can 5 because supposedly he cheated on her with his ex-girlfriend. The girlfriend that he was with at the time of BB Can 2. Because like he on BB Can 2, he was in a relationship with this girl that looked very similar to Netta. Then like obviously post show, he broke up with her, started dating Netta. They dated for a couple years, and then they broke up like a few months, I think, before BB Can 5, I think it was. Where it turned out that yeah, he had cheated on her with the girl that he broke up with to get with her. So yeah. it's a lovely story. Is John Party still, is he still doing poker? Because I believe that's what he was doing like full time for a while, right? He's like a poker streamer and stuff. Is that what he's still doing? Like, I love how a lot of BB Can people end up doing poker, right? Because like him, Arlie, and obviously Kevin Martin are all professional poker players. No, I mean, like, I also miss Ica doing really just all of the Big Brother interviews, BB Can and BBUS. When she left at what? She left the Black Lives Matter stuff? Was that when she left? Because that was like part of the reason why she left, right? It was because like discrimination stuff. But it feels like, yeah, ever since then, like I feel like we have been getting like less preseason content, less good preseason content, especially from BB Can. Like BBUS, it's like kind of more understandable because like I think just in general they've like radically changed the way that they let's just go here. How the preseason works, because they have the live move-in and like all that stuff. So like at least there kind of makes a bit more sense. But BB Can's, it's still like it's just actually shit. These are like there it's pre-filmed and we still get like a really shit preseason. I don't remember, like I know she did 20 for sure, yeah. Like 21 I feel like she did, but I might be wrong on that. But I know for sure she did 20. Because I remember Tyler knowing who Ica is, and that was like us like getting a glimpse into like, yeah, he is this like really big super fan. She did do 21? Okay. Yeah, so that was definitely her last one then. Did she do BB Can 8? I think that's a more interesting question. Because I feel like that would have been the last season she actually did then, right? If she did do BB Can 8? She did? Okay. Because like I'm pretty sure that's around the time she left, right? Was like around the time the Black Lives Matter movement. Oh yeah, because the Jamar thing, I forgot about that. Yeah. And also like Jamar didn't know who the fuck she was essentially. Yeah.
I cannot help you.
But you're the only one who can. I know it. I trust you.
You shouldn't.
But yeah, definitely miss Ica doing those interviews. She was really good. Yeah, didn't Josh love Ica also? Wasn't that a thing? Josh Martinez? Fuck. I mean, what was the first season she did? So, like, it had to be after BB Can 5. And BB Can 5 was what, 2018? Is that when BB Can 5 is? No. 2017. So 2017 was which BBUS season? I think that was 19, right? So did she just start 19? So actually she didn't do it for that long then, now I think about it. It was only what, 19, 20, 21? Because like I'm pretty sure she didn't do it before BB Can 5. So she only did it for like 3 US seasons. It feels like she did it for longer. Kratos' voice is very 2000s Edge, yeah. I like so much of like the old God of War games are like very like mid to late 2000s. And it is really weird, like, I feel like it is going to be weird, like, gumming from this to God of War 2018. Oh, did she do Celebrity? I didn't remember. I forgot she did Celebrity. When was Celebrity 1? Celebrity 1 was after 18, right? Or no, wait. Celebrity 1 was, yeah, it was 2018. So no, it was after 19. So, okay, so she did BB19 first, though, then. And then it was Celebrity Big Brother 1. Oh, yeah, I remember that, too. Yeah, that was a weird time, too, wasn't it? Because, like, that was also the time where, like, there was the talk of, like, can, like, an aggressive strategic player ever win Big Brother again? I remember that was the thing, right? Where, like, people thought that, like, Paul was robbed in 18, and then obviously we had Paul in 19. And then we got Ross in Celebrity, and then we got Tyler immediately after that. Like, that was such a weird time. And even then, we had Kayla and BB Can also, and people, like, thought Kayla was robbed at the time. So yeah, what a weird time in Big Brother that was. So like, I feel like that, like, meta is definitely changed at this point. And thankfully, it changed just in time for Jackson to win Big Brother. Yeah, it's like... Like, was, like, BB20 the break-off point? Was that the point where, like, the fandom was like, we can't let Tyler lose again? I mean, like, if you lose, you deserve to lose no matter what. Like, obviously, it's like, would I vote for Paul in 19? Yeah. But, like, he also did it to himself, yeah. And, like, I love how, like, it all stems from the fact that he didn't bother to study coming into 19. That he never watched his own season. Which, to be fair, even if he did, I don't think he would have recognized the flaws in his game anyway. But, yeah, it's like he never, like, he never bothered to, like, find out how the jury worked. It's like he didn't realize that everyone would be able to, like, have these, like, full-on, like, conversations at jury. Like, it's really sad when, like, a fucking, when a newbie knows more about how the jury works than a fucking returning player. Oh, fuck off. God damn it. Can I not hit that? Okay. What do I need to do? I need to, like, use this? Is that what it is? Or not? Oh, I forgot about the dodge. I keep forgetting that dodge is a thing in this game. Okay, well, that still didn't work. So Paul would have fared better if he didn't play until 22? Never played, like, the second time, you mean? Like, you mean, like, if he didn't come back for 19 instead came back for 22? No, I don't think he would have done it anyway. I don't think Paul bothered to learn until after he lost 19. Like, where you can even tell in, like, how he handled, well, they, I guess, technically, I keep on forgetting that, it's now they, right? But yeah, like, I don't think they, like, bothered to look up, things about Big Brother until after they lost 19. So like, I don't think it would have mattered if they waited until 22. Like, I don't think they cared enough to even bother looking up like anything about Big Brother up to that point. It's like, I think it was the loss in 19 that caused them to like realize that, oh, I guess I actually am doing something wrong. More clues, Paul or Russell? I'm like, I think Russell is like, Russell was like clueless until like a couple months ago, and is debatably still clueless. Like, at least Paul like seemed to figure it out after he lost. So like, I think if you ask Paul, like, if you asked Paul by the time BB20, I think he would have known like exactly why he lost the game. You ask Russell, like up until a year ago, why he lost Samoa, I still don't think he even fucking knows. Or even Heroes vs. Villains, to be fair. I hate this section, by the way. I always hate this section. I believe the other one's harder, though. There's one later, right? That's, like, a lot harder. But I remember, like, this section, I got stuck on for so fucking long. One of the times I played it. God damn it. That's the thing, too, is that this is inverted controls. Which throws me off. Alright, I think we got through it. But to be fair, though, with Russell, it's like, at least, like, his cluelessness made for better TV. At least that's something. I guess Paul's kind of made for better TV, too. But, like, at least Russell and, like, Heroes vs. Villains. Like, him picking fights with Rupert and, like, treating Danielle poorly on her way out, like, all that stuff. At least that made for good TV. At least that's something. I wonder, like, was there anyone watching Heroes vs. Villains that actually thought Russell was going to win by the end? I'm sure there are. But, like, I do wonder, like, what was the... Like, did people get it by that point? I assume not, considering the fact that he's still one fan favorite. But, like, I mean, like, I can understand how you can think that, okay, through Samoa, it's like, yeah, what did Russell really do that wrong here? But, like, I think through watching Heroes vs. Villains, I don't know how you can deny that he actually has, like, just really shitty jury management. Is Gary the only actual Rob person? To a degree, but obviously it's like the fact that he was there to begin with, he like was very like fluky. But yeah, in terms of like actually won the game, but like okay, fuck off. But didn't, then yeah. I did find that funny too. So oh yeah, that's something else that I did. After watching the premiere party thing from Peter Brown for BB Can 5, I went back and actually rewatched the premiere, kind of BB Can 5, and skimmed through it. And it's kind of funny to hear Gary like talk about how I essentially already won. Actually, that's something else I think I'll probably talk about in the retrospective. I feel like something else with BB Can 1 that is kind of weird is that you can clearly tell that they were trying to differentiate themselves from US. Like, I feel like they went too far. And I feel like that's a lot of the issues with BB Can 1, is that you could tell that they were trying to keep the format of BBUS, but also still be a radically different show. And through them trying to be a radically different show, it kind of causes, like, the biggest issues of the season. So it's like they were definitely trying to be essentially this mix of, like, US and UK. Where you can tell even in the episode structure, a lot of the episodes are, like, so focused on the tasks. And that's something I don't think I really realized until this rewatch. It's just, like, how many tasks and, like, superfluous shit is in the episodes. And, like, I think, like, mixing that in with, like, all the twists and everything, and, like, how little care, like, Arisa had for keeping, like, game information secret and everything. Like, I feel like they definitely, like, tried too hard to create its own identity. To which I think they, like, later find a good enough mix in it, but I think in BB Can 1, like, you definitely tell they're, like, kind of struggling with it. Oh, fuck, more of this? Thoughts on the Horizon remake? I did talk about it earlier. Why? Yeah, like, obviously, like, Last of Us remake everyone's upset about. Like, I at least understood the Last of Us 1 remake. Last of Us, I mean, fuck me. Zero Dawn remake is like, why? I probably won't be buying it. Oh, fuck. Okay. If it's like the Uncharted, or like the Last of Us one. If it's like a full $70 quote unquote remake, it's like I'm not buying that for Zero Dawn. But like, I mean, it's cool that we're getting like a more definitive version of it. But it's like do we need it? I mean, like, again, like, to be fair, the leak doesn't clarify whether it's like a remake or a remaster. Like, a remaster, I'm 100% fine with. Like, remastering Zero Dawn, I think it's like enough. Remake? Why? Why are we remaking a 5-year-old game that that's like almost entirely gonna be the same? Because like it's the same engine, right? So I mean, like, really, I mean, that makes me think like it has to be a remaster, right? Like, there's no way it's going to actually be a remake. Because like it's in the same, like because it's, I'm assuming what's gonna happen is that they're gonna like Forbidden West it, right? Which, like, isn't it in the same engine? Like, it's not like Last of Us 1 and 2, where, like, those are two separate engines, and through that they essentially had to remake Last of Us 1. Like, this is the same engine. This is still Decima. So, like, you would think that all they would do is remaster it. Considering they still have the original game to play off of, they just add in Forbidden West assets. I don't know. We'll have to see, but yeah, like, yeah, I guess like the show is a factor. Like maybe they want to like have a better version of it out so that people that watch the show can buy the game and play it. But again, I'm fine with that. It's a remaster. Remake though is I think like just entirely pointless. Because also with like Last of Us, it's like at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you can play it on PS4, but it also is a PS3 game. And like a lot of aspects of it like haven't aged well. It's like Zero Dawn has like still aged like fine. And like even like just like obviously it's not as good as Forbidden West. But it's like, again, still not really feeling like it's integral enough to where like it needs a remake. But yeah, like I would assume it's a remaster. The problem is like how much they're going to charge for it. I think that's the thing. We're gonna, if it's a remaster and it is $70, then yeah, that's like not great. And again, I won't be paying that for a Zero Dawn remaster / remake. Again, part 1 I'm fully willing to, just because like I felt like it was like not necessary, but like I feel like it was a warranted. Okay, I'm just a fucking idiot. I felt like it was a warranted remake, and obviously I'm just such a massive fan of the original. But yeah, like Zero Dawn, it definitely does not need a remake as is. I mean, there definitely are aspects of it that are outdated, but I feel like a lot of those are like more gameplay based than they are like how the game functions overall. Because like I believe the leak was that okay, they're going to do accessibility. They're going to add accessibility. They're going to increase the graphics of Forbidden West like assets. They're going to have quality of life changes, which again, that's all good. But like I think the fundamental gameplay is still like fine in the like I don't think there's that big of a difference between the original and Forbidden West. To where like it feels like it needs to be remade. To where like again like between part 1 and part 2 of Last of Us there is like a massive difference. To which to be fair they didn't do some of those differences. Like they didn't add proning or dodging, which like I'm fine with the proning part of it at least. But still, like even then, like the way the weapons handle and all that stuff is different. It's like Zero Dawn, the Forbidden West, like the game plays almost the same. Can't wait for a Returnal remake? Yeah, gotta love that. Yeah, I did not like Returnal, by the way, when I played it. I think it's not my type of game anyway. I should have known I wouldn't like it, but I don't know, what else could be remade? Yeah, well, like what PS4 games could get remade? Like really the God of War games should be remade at this point, but I don't think they're going to. Not God of War 2018 obviously, but I mean this and the games that came before it. But it would be cool to see like this in with modern day improvements, and also 1 and 2 in particular. Yeah, I need to see Aloy's freckles in 4K. I need to see her younger freckles. I can't see her after a 6-month time skip. I need to see her before that. Play Heavy Rain remake? That'd be coolish. I mean, like, really, the biggest issues of Heavy Rain are still the story. But yeah, I would be happy with that. By the way, I'm gonna play Heavy Rain kind of soon, ish. Yeah, we're playing this, and then 2018, and then the Tomb Raider trilogy, the reboot trilogy, and then after that, we're playing Heavy Rain. Which yeah, should be interesting. So, I haven't played Heavy Rain in like 5 years at this point either. Actually, no, I think 4 years. I think last time, so I did the Quantic Dream ranking, like October, essentially 3 years ago now. So I think I played Heavy Rain like a few months before that, so I guess it's only been like 3.5 years. Is Circle Season 5 happening? Yes. The question is when. But they filmed it. I don't know why they wouldn't release it. The question is the Circle happening after Season 5? Which, I don't know. Yeah, Jason. And then Sean. Like, I fucking love, again, it's so fucking stupid. Even, I remember in high school, I like edited clips of, so like, again, he yells out Jason, like Jason and Sean are his 2 kids' names. And like, I edit it together to where he's saying Jay Sean. And like, I always found that like super stupid, but funny. Well, I actually felt that. That's really sad. Yeah, I fucking love Heavy Rain. Like, it's so bad. Like, it's one of the worst games I ever played, but it's like so great at the same time. Like, it's a game that I think, like, the first time you play it, it's like, obviously you recognize, like, how bad the voice acting is. But, like, you're actually thinking, okay, this is actually kind of good. Until you get to the end, and you realize, like, oh, wait, now this makes fucking sense. And then, like, you replay it, and I think every time you replay it, it's like, oh, this is actually, like, actually bad. And it just, like, continues to get worse and worse every time you play it. Would I rather replay, or would I rather play Detroit or Beyond Two Souls remake? I'm Beyond Two Souls. Just because, like, again, Detroit's, like, doesn't really need a remake. But really, like, neither of them? Like, I don't feel like either of them really need a remake. Maybe it's, like, one who cares about Beyond Two Souls to begin with. Which I will also be doing a retrospective of. I was actually looking, so that's something I did the other day, is I downloaded all the game footage I need for upcoming retrospectives. So, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, Detroit, Tomb Raider, and Last of Us. Though, I'm probably going to do a replay of Last of Us anyway, because I would rather use 1080 footage for it, but I downloaded all that footage. I didn't realize how fucking long I played some of those games, because I platinumed all of them. And yeah, Beyond Two Souls. I forgot about that. There's a trophy in Beyond Two Souls to play the entire story in co-op mode. Which, like, it's barely a co-op mode. It's literally one player controls Jodie. Is that the name of the character? I don't remember anymore. Well, one player controls the character, and then one player controls Aiden, the ghost, or whatever. Which is like barely anything. But so I did the playthrough for that trophy, and then like it didn't activate, so I had to play again in co-op mode by myself as a fucking idiot. So that was great. But yeah, like that took me forever to platinum Beyond Two Souls, and like even Heavy Rain took a while. But like also Detroit was ridiculous. I forgot how long it took me, because like Detroit, I also decided to do 100% completion, try to complete every flowchart. Which I actually found out that I thought I finished it. Actually, it turns out I didn't finish it, because I kind of gave up by the end of it. But I spent like over 50 hours just doing all these scenarios over and over again to try to get 100% completion. Still didn't even finish it at that point. And like I have 71 hours of footage of Detroit, and I actually downloaded all of it for some reason, even though I'm probably never going to use most of it, but still. I mean, Heavy Rain's like a really like, it's like for the time, it's a really interesting game. It's just that again, like it's like just it's so much of it is based around its narrative, and its narrative is actually like really shit when you think about it. Like it's a mix of the narrative being really shit, and also like the performances have always been really bad. But like it's kind of like so bad that it's good though, that part of it. But again, the writing is still pretty fucking abysmal. I mean, like, what games do I think are as bad as Heavy Rain? I mean, like, I think Indigo Prophecy is worse, which is the game that they made right before that. Like, it's even more nonsensical. Well, I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, Heavy Rain, like, I think you only realize how, like, terrible the story is once you finish it. Like, Indigo Prophecy, like, the story's just bad from the beginning. And it's like everything else is actually probably even more mediocre. Fuck off. How many are there? Yeah, I gave up. I remember now. That I think it was at the point that what chapter was it? It was after the Stanford Tower. I got up to the Stanford Tower 100% completion. I think after that I kind of gave up. But I got like over half the game 100% completion. But yeah, it's ridiculous like how many like little scenarios there are. $100% Last of Us? It's not that hard. I mean, like, well, which one are we talking? Like the remaster? And are we talking about 100% as like platinuming it, or? Well, I guess to be fair, it's easier to platinum it than the 100% it anyway. In terms of like, because like 100%, like I would say is like just get all the collectibles and all that sort of stuff. Well, obviously, like platinuming it involves that, and then also some other stuff. So I guess platinuming it's harder anyway. But yeah, the remake is very easy. Like I did it at what, like how many hours was I in? Well, I mean, to be fair, I did more than what I had to do because I did a full replay, which I didn't even technically need a full replay. But even then, it took me what, like 20-ish hours to platinum, so that's not bad at all. The original game though is really shit because it has multiplayer trophies. Okay, this is really bad. And I believe the platinum, don't you need actually no, you don't need grounded. You only need survivor mode, right? I forgot about that. Which I did do that. A survivor mode playthrough. Yeah, I've never done a grounded playthrough all the way through of Last of Us. Because I suck. But yeah, it's not bad. In the remake, but yeah, the trophies of multiplayer trophies are what ruins it in the remaster. So I don't have the platinum in the remaster because I never bothered to play too much of the multiplayer.
A coward's words, Kratos. You don't try to catch me because you know you can't. Kratos, where are you off to today? Kill any family members lately? Oh, that's right. You're off to kill your father, Zeus.
I think I'm about 15 minutes off or so.
Can't happen. Kratos is
or 50 minutes away from where I plan on ending.
Again. Never learn.
Infamous, yeah, Infamous would be a great remake. I think Infamous would be really fun to see them bring back. Or obviously like Jak and Daxter is one that people have been talking about for forever. But it's weird that they're like, yeah, they're focusing on like remakes of things that are already available on PS4. It's weird how they're doing that. When again, there's like so many great stuff that you can't even play on PS4, PS5, like Infamous, the God of War games, like other stuff like that. That's like Red Dead Redemption. Obviously, that's not Sony, but like from a Rockstar perspective. That they canceled the Red Dead remake that they had. Though, to be fair, you can't play Red Dead on Xbox. It's mostly just a PlayStation thing. Can't count how many times I haven't fully completed games because of the fucking multiplayer trophies. Yeah, that's definitely a thing with me too. To where, yeah, there's a decent amount of games that, like, I got, like, almost everything, but yeah, I just never bothered with the multiplayer. Thank God they, like, for remasters, usually they take them out, so that's, like, a cool thing with that. So, like, the Ezio trilogy, the, oh, okay, there we go. The Ezio trilogy from, Assassin's Creed, yeah, so, okay, I'm about 50 minutes out from this point. But, yeah, like that, like, I don't think I ever platinum Brotherhood and Revelations because of the multiplayer trophies, but they got rid of them for the remaster, so. And to be fair, I never did them again, so, like, I definitely still don't have the platinum for any of them, at this point, but. Actually, I think I platinumed AC2, though. I'm pretty confident I platinumed AC2. When's the last time Sony acknowledged Infamous? I mean, literally when the last game came out. Didn't they give away Second Son for free not too long ago? Oh no, they made the DLC free. That's what it was. That, like, I think, like, a few months ago they decided to, like, just let all the DLC be free. Although, like, the non-expansion DLC, I should say.
I released those powers when I killed Ares.
No.
To where you can just, like, download all the, like, add-ons right now for free when you had to pay for it before.
It all began when Zeus triumphed over the Titans in the Great War.
Which, again, I would like to replay Second Son at some point, but I don't really have, like, a actual, like, reason to. But yeah, it would be fun to give it a try again, especially because, like, I didn't like it. Like, I played it twice at this point. First time I played it, I really didn't like it. Second time I played it, I like it more, but I still don't like it as much as the first two games. But again, like, even that was like 4 years ago now, so it's been a while.
Fear, greed, hate. He locked them all away in the box in hopes that they would never again infect his reign. When you opened the box to kill Ares, you drew from the forbidden powers. After witnessing your victory, fear gripped Zeus.
But the flame is deadly. How can I recover the box?
With its namesake,
I really can't wait for Ragnarok, though. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
She is the key to destroying.
Actually, we're only, like, barely a month away from Ragnarok. I actually never even paid attention to that. Yeah, we're only, like, what, 5 weeks away? It's what, the 9th, right? November 9th?
I hope you are
October
right,
3rd, so it's kind of close. That's kind of why I expedited my playthroughs of things, but still. Actually, Plague Tale is 2 weeks from Tuesday, right? So that's pretty close too. Second Son seemed very toned down from previous games. Yeah, and that's kind of how I felt too. I just did not connect as much with the story either, but I haven't saved in like 30 minutes. But yeah, like I wouldn't mind a sequel, but I just doubt we're gonna get it at this point, right? It's obviously like if we were, then they would have done it already. They would have waited 8-9 years before doing it. Like I would assume if we get another Infamous game, it'll be like they'll try to bring back Cole in some dumb way. Wait, what? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Yeah, that's the problem too. Is that like I think you need to get like either Sucker Punch would need to have like another development team within it, or they would need to get another developer entirely. Which, to be fair, I mean, like Sony has more studios now than they used to, but. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait, what does this want me to do? Whatever. Sacrifice Infamous for another prototype. I never got into prototype. Like I tried to play the first one like a while ago, and I just like didn't get that far into it. I do own both of the like PS4 remasters of them, so like I would like to play it at some point, but still haven't gotten around to it. Who developed Prototype? Actually, I don't feel like I even know who made Prototype. Like, are they still around, or let's see. Oh, it was Radical. Oh. Yeah, they're gone, right? I don't know, Radical is still around. Or maybe not. No, they're gone. Or they get like... Oh yeah, it seems like they're essentially gone. So they got bought by Activision and then... Okay, so they just became a support studio for Destiny. That's super depressing. Wait, so does that mean that Microsoft owns Prototype? I didn't even pay attention to that. So Microsoft owns Prototype now. That's funny. So I don't know, maybe they will bring it back. Yeah, maybe next time Sony announces an Infamous game, they'll be like, "Oh fuck, we got to make a competitor. We gotta make a Prototype again." I don't get what I'm doing right now. Or is this thing not even like connected to anything? No, it has to be. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what? Where's the gold dust? Yeah, it's like, knowing Microsoft. No, knowing Microsoft, they'll probably announce one and then they'll just like never actually come out. That's usually what happens. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Door's locked. Wait, what am I doing right now? Should I look at my other playthrough? Oh, wait. Maybe not. I think I was even lost last time I was here. So I used the... Yeah, I'm looking at my like last playthrough. Even here, I'm like confused over what I'm doing. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing to a degree. Yeah, okay, I think I know what I'm doing. So I'm an idiot. I have to use. Wait, which button is it? This. There we go. There we go. I actually kind of know what I'm doing now. Never understand Microsoft purchasing habits. Every year that's what they do. I mean, like I think it's like, like they're obviously trying to build Game Pass. I think that's like their big priority, is that they're buying all these studios, like not even like to make new shit. I think it's more so to like have like old shit to put on Game Pass, especially when it comes to like the Microsoft and Bethesda's of it all. or Activision. I mean, when I say Microsoft, whatever, Activision and Bethesda of it all. But like, yeah, you would think that they would actually be doing something with those IPs. And yeah, like they announce a whole bunch of shit, but like it never like comes out. So like, I love how like Hellblade 2 is like still nowhere. Like that was announced like what 4 years ago now, and we still have seen like what like one clip of gameplay of it, or not even like I guess it was gameplay, right? Or at least it was in engine. I don't remember if it was actually gameplay. So do I have to read these? Is that what I'm doing? Oh, did not mean to do that. I think Microsoft just buys things so Sony can't have it. I think it's part of that too, yeah. But then I feel like the things that they're buying are things that like Sony can't buy. So I think it's more so like them wanting control over those things. Because like some things they're even like supposedly keeping multi-plat anyway. So it's more so like, I don't know, it's like, are they just like wanting to like have the upper hand in these things, I guess? Because like they're still making Call of Duty multi-plat for a while, at least.
You've been lucky in battle, Spartan.
I know that Jim
But
Ryan,
your luck ends today.
which by the way, Jim Ryan kind of sucks, the current head of PlayStation. But I know he talked about it a while ago that he wasn't happy with the deal that they tried to make for Call of Duty. Which again is like funny considering it's like it is like really funny, like the comments of like he's like essentially like insulted that Microsoft would want to make Call of Duty exclusive when it's like you're the studio that's like making it like all your good shit exclusive. Like what are you talking about? It's like I fucking love like most of what Sony does, but it is so funny that like Jim Ryan's like so butthurt over losing Call of Duty. How I rank the CEOs? I mean, like, I probably like Phil Spencer the most. To be fair, I don't know much about Todd Bowser. Is that his name? I don't remember. Is that his name? Like something Bowser, right? Like the Nintendo guy. I haven't seen much of him, so like I don't know that much about him. But Phil Spencer and Jim Ryan. I mean, like, I think Phil Spencer's definitely a lot better. Or at least like Phil Spencer tries to act like he cares. I feel like Jim Ryan doesn't even try to act like he cares. And I feel like ever since he's taken control, like I feel like there's been like a lot of like questionable things from Sony in terms of like decisions they've been making. And really, I feel like Sony is like always kind of like fucked up when they're ahead of things. Doug Bowser, okay, that's what it was. I feel like Sony is just like so prone to like getting too cocky, it seems like. To which they're still doing fine right now, but I feel like they've had like so many like dumb controversies over like really dumb things recently. I mean, like the thing is, like Nintendo, like just simply can't keep up. That's the issue. Is that like console wise, they just simply like have not been able to keep up hardware wise to where at that point they're more so focusing, like they kind of recognize that they're like kind of separated from the others, to where like because of that they're like only focusing on themselves at that point, and because like they make games that like I feel like are for like a radically different audience, like they can kind of get away with it. But really, I mean, like Nintendo's just as bad as Sony in the exclusivity and like the like cockiness aspect of it. But it's just that it's like with Nintendo, it's like there isn't. Okay, I'm an idiot. I just pushed the drop button. But it's like, yeah, with Nintendo, like their audience is just different to where like there is no other option really if you want the type of games that Nintendo makes. Where with Sony, and to be fair, like if you want the like Horizon, God of War, Last of Us, Uncharted, like quality of games, there's not really another option because like Microsoft sucks. But in terms of like the K demo, it's like both of them have like a very similar like demographic that they're trying to get. So it's like to them, it's like it kind of like forces them to be competitors. Well, like Nintendo doesn't even try to get the type of people that oh, fuck off. They really do not give you that much time there, do they? Because I feel like when it comes to like consoles, like obviously there's like people that play everything and play on everything, and those people are like just like again not really like factored into things. But I think people that like only play one specific console, I feel like a person that only plays Switch and that's literally the only console they play is very different from the type of person that only plays Xbox. What the fuck is this? What is this? Why am I dying like almost instantly? But yeah, I think the type of person that like exclusively plays Switch and nothing else is very different from the person that plays just Xbox or just PlayStation and nothing else. Where like I feel like the people that play just PlayStation or just Xbox are like more similar. Though again, I feel like I'm like again I mostly play PlayStation. I do feel like I'm like pretty different than most like people that just play Xbox. Maybe because like the main reason I do play PlayStation is because of their exclusives. To which their exclusives are radically different than that of Xbox, but still. There we go. And fuck it up this time. But yeah, it's like the games that Nintendo make like are just like not for me anymore. It's like they were when I was younger, and it's like obviously like I spent a lot of time playing GameCube and N64. When I was younger, and even like at the time the Wii, I was still like fine with the Wii, even though people hated the Wii at the time. But yeah, it's like I don't know, it's just not really for me anymore. Like I would like to get a Switch at some point and play some of the games, but like I feel like the more and more time goes on, the more and more resolute I am, and like I'm just like probably just fine without it.
But you'll have to try hard.
Why does this feel very like Assassin's Creed-y? Or like Uncharted-y, actually, kind of. Like, even the music here feels like kind of like Uncharted 3-ish. Uncharted 1, maybe? Either way. Xbox for multiplayer, PlayStation's for solo. Yeah, but like I know there's people that like just play like multiplayer stuff on PlayStation. Like again, like I feel like the difference between PlayStation and like I think that's the thing. Is like there's people that play for that play on PlayStation just because they've always had a PlayStation. Then I think there's people that play a PlayStation because of PlayStation exclusives. And I feel like the ones that play for exclusives are the people that are like more into like single player games, like myself. But like I think there is still like people that like play the exact same games as the people that play stuff on Xbox. It's just that they just so happen to play it on PlayStation. And I feel like that is actually probably the majority of the PlayStation player base. Where I feel like that is like who like they are actually like competing for. Where they obviously both have their own like massive fan bases that are like always going to buy their consoles. But I feel like the people in the middle are the people that are going to play like almost predominantly like third-party multiplayer games. And yeah, it's like a fight to see like which console they buy, which PlayStation's been winning the last two generations. But I do think like a lot of people like my age, I feel like, are more Xbox people. I've noticed because like I feel like a lot of people my age are people that were like around when the 360 was prominent. To where like that was the generation that Xbox won, was 360 versus PS3, and like almost. Like a lot more people had 360s than PS3s. So through that, I think those people, like as they continued to play games afterwards, would just buy Xbox consoles instead of PlayStation. Where I guess people like slightly older than me, maybe, / like also younger than me were obviously like really into gaming like around the time that PlayStation was in control. So maybe that's a thing too. Okay, can we? There we go. Grew up on Xbox and playing Call of Duty, Halo, and all that shit. Yeah. I feel like that's like most people like around my age. Like, yeah, that's all they played when they were younger. But yeah, I never got into that. Like even when I was younger, again, like I was playing Uncharted and Assassin's Creed. When I was playing, like when I got to the point where I was playing like Xbox and PlayStation stuff. I just never really got into multiplayer stuff. And yeah, like PC, I never really was a big PC guy. Like I played some like Roller Coaster Tycoon when I was younger. But, like outside that, I never really got big into PC stuff. And then yeah, I had a Wii. At that point, I was collecting. By the time I like bothered too much with the Wii. But so, there's games on the Wii that I do like. It is a console with mostly like pretty shit library like as a whole, just because like the library's so big. But there's some quality stuff there. Switch the Switch when res first-person games aren't for you. Yeah. That's a lot of why I don't play a lot of multiplayer stuff, because like a lot of multiplayer stuff is first-person also. I think it's probably a double-edged thing. But like I don't like first-person games. I also don't like multiplayer games. It's kind of like both things don't work out for me.
Will not be bested by a mortal.
Oh, wrong button. Oh. This is obviously working out. What am I doing? Climb this? No? Come on. What am I doing? Like, did I just, like, I don't know. Where'd he go? But, like, even I, like, at the time that the okay, he's over here. At the time the 360 was a thing. Yeah, like, I had a PS3 initially, but my PS3 broke. But, like, I spent most of that generation on 360. It wasn't until, like, the very end of the generation I got the PS3 back. Okay, I spent a lot of that generation on 360. Even though, again, like, even then, like, I don't think I even played that many, like, 360 exclusives. Like, I mean, really, like, Microsoft exclusives have, like, never really interested me. Like, I never got big into Halo. I played Gears of War. Like, I remember enjoying the trilogy, but, like, I have very little memory of it at this point. I still own them. Yeah, like, never got into Fable, never got into... what other excuses are there? I like Forza, never got into. I actually liked Project Gotham Racing back in the day, but they obviously like canceled those.
This is no longer fun, Spartan.
But I don't know. I mean, like I don't know. Just Xbox exclusives never captured my interest. And for a lot of early like PlayStation exclusives, like probably wouldn't have either. I guess it's like really just like when.
I thought Spartans fought
I don't know. Because like obviously I got. Like I think the way that I currently look at gaming started with Assassin's Creed. And like I had played Uncharted before, and like I liked Uncharted, but like it was never like, and that was only Uncharted 1 at the time. But it was never like a big game for me until like I went back and played it again years later. Yeah, Assassin's Creed's really what like got me into like gaming the way that I do now. To where I started looking at it from like a more narrative perspective. But then it's like it's really like Walking Dead, Telltale, and Heavy Rain, which was like where we're like all in on narrative. Okay, this is just shit. What the fuck? Okay. Well. Wait, am I not, like, is it the other stick? I for sure did. Okay, it is the other stick. What the fuck? Fine, whatever. Okay. Why put the circle thing above me when I can't, like, actually use it there? Whatever. Yeah, I remember God of War 1. I played God of War 1 a lot as well on the PS2, which was obviously a very appropriate game to be playing when you were a kid. But yeah, I feel like my love of PlayStation the way I do now is not until after I was, like, already... Like, it wasn't until I got the PS3 again afterwards. He's like, I think Assassin's Creed, like, changed the way I look at gaming, and then I got a PS3 again in, what, 2012? I was 17 by then. Was I already 17? Yeah, it was been after my birthday. So yeah, and that's the point where, like, yeah, I got Mass Effect, played those games, finally played through all the Uncharted's, played Heavy Rain, played The Walking Dead, played Last of Us eventually, played God of War 3. Now I feel like that's, like, what really changed things. I don't even know where the fuck this conversation started, by the way. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about at this point. But still. Where are we at time-wise? Fuck, we're behind, aren't we? I think we still have about 30 minutes left. Or maybe not, actually. Oh, wait, no, that's not my... I wanted to save, but fine. As long as the game doesn't crash, we're fine. Dude, if the game crashes, we're done for the night anyway. I'm not going to bother coming back at that point. It's like we're already at, like, over 3 o'clock. Like, I'll probably come back to just say, like, goodbye, but I'm not going to bother, like, continuing on with the game. Yeah, it's kind of weird when I think about it, though. Like, there's a lot of games that, like, I assumed I played when I was, like, younger, but I actually didn't. Like, things like Wolf Among Us. Like, I think I assume I played Wolf Among Us, like, around the time I played Walking Dead. But, like, it actually wasn't until, like, 2017, it was until I got PS4. So that was, yeah, 2017 or so. Because I got PS4 at the end of 2016. That's not what I meant to do. What button is it? Wait, what button is it? God damn, I don't remember anymore. Oh, it is. It is R2? Or L2? Oh, it's L2 and X? Yeah, like, Wolf Among Us is one, though. Like, Life is Strange, I didn't play until, like, 2017. And, like, I look at those as games that I played, like, a while ago. And, like, to be fair, it is a while ago at this point. But it wasn't even in that, like, initial batch of games, I guess, that had a lot of influence on how I looked at gaming. Yeah, I love how Hermes just lets you try again, yeah. I mean, that's God of War for you. It is funny how, like, gamey this game feels. Like, this definitely feels like an older school game. To where, like, God of War 2018 definitely feels like, I don't know, I guess it's, like, really just, like, the changing of the generations and stuff. But, like, it doesn't feel like this game has, like, nearly as much depth as there is to 2018. So, like, 2018 is, like, a cinema, like, or, like, I don't know, like, a really, like, complex, like, story and, like, really complex, like, combat and everything. It's like, this feels like pretty bare bones in comparison, both narratively and gameplay-wise. Actually, I just realized I keep on forgetting to upgrade the weapon. Oh, god damn it. Let's try this again. So yeah, I want to get to the Hercules fight. I think we're like kind of close. Because I think that's coming up, right? Also, it is weird playing this after having played a lot of PS5 games. So like this game obviously doesn't have haptic feedback in it or anything. Like I feel like I've gotten so used to it that like playing a game without it feels weird now. So like where you don't feel like the like subtle rumblings in the controller and everything. Game, please let me. Okay. I was bashing on circle there, and for some reason it wasn't letting me do anything. Okay. So the last part was like an hour 30 something, right? So we're not even 4 hours into stream yet. I'm trying to find where I'm at in the last playthrough and I can't even find it. Maybe I'm not as far as I thought I was. It's a bit worrying. Oh, not the right one. Do I want Blades of Exile? Like, technically I'm not even using Blades of Exile right now, am I? Let's use this, I guess. Okay, so we have enough, right? Let's go and save. Not what I meant to do. I wonder what the speedrun of this game is. It's probably like, what, a couple hours or something, right? Except for Ishin. I mean, like, kinda. Like, I mean, I'm not, like, dying to play it, but I'll play it when it comes out. Well, actually, I don't know if I'll play it right away when it comes out, but I'll play it eventually. I mean, like, it comes out... when's it come out, actually? Like, do we have a date yet? It is February of next year. Yeah, so I think it'll probably be one of these things. I'll probably wait a little bit for it. If it was coming out this year, then I'd probably be more incentivized to like play it right away. But with it coming out next year, yeah, I'll probably wait a little bit. But yeah, I'll definitely play it. Like I think at this point I'm kind of like all in on the like a dragon series, I guess I have to call it now. To where I'll play whatever they release from this point forward, but like I think outside the main series though, I'll probably like wait a little bit before playing it. I'll wait for like a price drop. Like how much is it? Is it like, did I just go around in circles? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Kill the Act 3 boss and didn't get hit? Well, that's good, right? Or do you want to get hit? Do you want to get injured? Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely not as far as I thought I was. Maybe I'm not at a good pace right now. Oh, I'm definitely not. I'm looking at this now. Fuck. Yeah, I'm like about 30 minutes off. Okay, maybe that's not that bad. But yeah, it's definitely not ideal. I hope we get, and that's what I'm hoping, is that they eventually just remake all the Yakuza games. I think the problem, though, is that, or like the thing that makes Ishin the easier one to do is that it was already on PS4, right? And that's also what's ridiculous, is that it's a remake of a game, like, it's a PS4 game getting remade for PS4. Which I love how, like, no one's talking about that aspect of it. Like, everyone's, like, so, like, butthurt over the Last of Us Part 1. But it's like, this is even worse. Like, this is them literally remaking a PS4 game for the PS4. Mind you, originally it was a PS3 game ported to the PS4. But still, it is funny, though. Yeah, that's the thing, too, is that, yeah, it was a Japanese exclusive. But again, for people in Japan, though, it's like, it is funny. What is this? Oh, is this a puzzle? Wait. Wait, I'm so... Okay. Like, I know it's supposed to be a sword, but I can't tell what the part's what. Okay, that's the bottom. So this needs to be the other one. But yeah, like, I'm more excited for Like a Dragon 8, personally. But we still don't know when that is, right? Or did we get a date? No, did we get 2023 release date? I don't remember anymore. It all fucking blends together at this point. Did we get a Like a Dragon 8 date? No, it's 2024. Okay. So that's still a ways off. But still, that should be fun. Yeah, like that's the problem. Is like, yeah, the PSP games. I feel like I would be surprised if we get them, but I would love to though. Because at that point they would have to like actually full blown remake it. Wait, what? Then again, like Kingdom Hearts did it. Then I don't know how they did it. Like, how'd they do Birth by Sleep? I actually don't even know. But like Birth by Sleep's a PSP game, they remade it for PS4. Like, did they have to make it from the ground up, or did they do some weird shit there? I don't know. But I don't know. If they did it, then maybe Yakuza can do it too. Wait, does it have to be the other way? Is that what I'm fucking up at? When the sword is aligned with the notes... Wait, when the sword is aligned, the notes will follow. And these will show you the way. But it has to be that way, right? Unless, like, one of the middle parts is fucked? And they can't make non-cloud versions. I mean, that's really sad, though, isn't it? Like, is that is that an indictment on Square's ability to make Switch ports, or on the Switch? I can't tell which one that is supposed to be. Wait, so I've done that. Fuck it. I'm gonna look up my other playthroughs. I'm not gonna bother wasting this much time. Come on. Oh, do I have to go up there? I'm a fucking idiot. I'm literally a fucking idiot. It's literally just going up here. Whatever. It's fine. Fuck. God damn it. That's my own fault. Appearing in the airport. Oh yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, that people are propping up the Nier Automata port, which that's cool for people on Switch, I guess. I mean, that's actually kind of impressive though, because like that's like a 50 gig game, right, on PlayStation. So, like, unlike Kingdom Hearts, like Kingdom Hearts is like not even that big. I guess to be fair, if it's the full blown, god damn it, I picked the wrong one again. I guess if it's the full blown like remix and all that sort of stuff, then I guess it is like probably around the same size. But yeah, Tom is like actually like a decently sized game. So again, good on them for getting that on Switch. Yeah, what is the biggest game like file size on PlayStation that you can play on a Switch? I wonder what the answer to that is. Like, is it just Nier Automata? I'm gonna fuck that up. Yeah, if they can't do it properly together, then yeah, just release it separately. Cage 3 is definitely not on Switch though, right? Is it? I assume it's not, right? The best Kingdom Hearts game? I mean, I don't have the popular opinion, but my number one's Kingdom Hearts 3. Most people, it's either 1 or 2. I think I think the general consensus is 2. But there's some like Kingdom Hearts purists that love 1. But again, I'm the abnormal one in loving 3 the most. But again, I think that it stems from like I have a different outlook on Kingdom Hearts, I guess, than most people. And I think that's the way it is with a lot of Japanese franchises. I think I've noticed because like it's the same way with Yakuza. To where like I don't like the way I look at Yakuza is like different from the way that I feel like the typical Yakuza fan looks at Yakuza. I guess it's similar to the way I look at like within the reality TV sphere of like Amazing Race. To where like I feel like I look at the Amazing Race differently than most like the hardcore super fans do, and I feel like it's similar with like Kingdom Hearts and Yakuza. Okay, well, cool. Yeah, Recoded, I think is probably that's the one I put as the worst, right? Recoded's the retelling, like in the digital thing, right? Yeah. I haven't played Dark Road. Did Missing Link ever come out, or is that not out yet? I completely forgot about that until just now. That's a thing. Yeah, when do you think Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out? That's probably still like 3 years away or so, right? Probably a ways away. But like Nomura left 7 Remake, right, for Kingdom Hearts. So I assume it means it's like a bit sooner than it used to be. Oh, you actually played the real Recoded in Days? I thought about buying them. I don't know how much they are though. I haven't bothered to look, but I would be interested in like buying like a physical copy of the DS games. I own Birth by Sleep physically, but like that's like not that interesting because obviously you can play it on PS4. But yeah, like for the ones that are like movies, I would like to get those in a playable form. Shion's the best girl? I mean, you do you, I guess. Yeah, I've always been an Aqua person myself. I do. I feel like Kingdom Hearts like kind of weird, where it's like they all still like feel like too young. But yeah, I would say like Aqua's probably my favorite female character in Kingdom Hearts. Roxas, that's a stick. That's a thing. Yeah, how much are they? I'm gonna look this up real quick. I'm assuming they're like in the 30 to 40 range, if I were to guess, but I don't know for sure. Let's see. Yeah, about 30. That's not bad actually. 30 complete. Free shipping, buy it now. It's not too bad. $90 new. Ooh, you can get Recoded and 358 over 2 for $24, but it's the Japanese versions. Okay. Well, that's great. If only I know Japanese. I'll probably buy it at some point. Too fair, like I would like if I bought it, I would want to like actually play it, to which I don't have the time to play it right now anyway. But it'd be cool. There's a lot of like loose end stuff like that I want to get for, like, even if I'm not gonna play, I just want it for like collection sake. But it's funny, like there's a lot of like collection stuff that I want to get rid of. There's also a lot of like games that I want to buy still. Yeah, I haven't heard the greatest things about either of them. But I would like to try it out, though. I mean, that's always been like the best part of Days is the Roxas, Axel, Xion relationship. Obviously, the more like exploration of Roxas's character and everything. I feel like they literally made, like, it's actually really dumb when you think about it, that God of War 2 to 3, it's like God of War 2, you start at the top of the mountain, like you start the assault on the top of the mountain. God of War 3, you start at the top of the mountain, only get knocked back down, and then the entire fucking game is literally you just climbing your way back up. Can I just run past them? I really don't feel like fighting them. I just want to end this as quickly as possible. Mario Kart Lobby has 6 Americans, 2 Australians, 1 Canadian, 1 German, 1 Japanese. So that's pretty diverse. Is that 50-50 though? Yeah, you don't meet the 50-50 diversity mandate. I'm too fair. I guess like you probably wouldn't know, considering that's not even like race. That's more so what the fuck do you even call it? Nationality? This gotta be like close to Hercules, right?
Bravo.
Yeah, this is where I fight Hercules, right? So this is the halfway point after this fight.
Applause for another bastard child of Zeus.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we're definitely close.
Just in time for the final act.
Hera.
You look terrible, dear.
So after this, after Hercules fight, we have Poseidon's chamber, Aphrodite's chamber. Yeah, Tartarus stuff. The Upper Gardens.
Fear of you consumes him.
Back to the
His
caverns.
fears will not matter.
The Labyrinth.
I'll
Judges of the Underworld, and Zeus. Okay.
Hera, I seek the
Yeah,
child.
so I think this is like passing the Hercules fight is probably good enough.
That wretched little
For
thing my
tonight.
son Hephaestus created.
So yeah, it seems like again, hopefully not, but seems like internet issues have fixed themselves to a degree. Actually, let's do an internet test real quick on my computer. I just want to see. Oh no, it's still shit. No, it's still shit. Never mind. But I guess it's been stable enough to stream. I'm getting. I mean, it's better than what it was when I started stream, but it's still only 22 download. Oh, upload's really fucking good though. So okay, yeah. So upload, it seems like it's fixed itself. Download, not so much, but whatever.
The air on Olympus affects your thinking. Zeus.
That's funny how they have Kratos say Hera right after the name. I didn't notice that, but I feel like that's probably a thing they do a lot. Is like. Yeah, like have him like say the name after they had already introduced their name, which kind of ruins the point of him saying the name in that way.
How about this?
It is fun, actually. That's something I never thought about. Is that with Kratos, like a lot of it is like very much feels like exposition-y in the way that he says things. When it's like, yeah, like when they say the name, it's like, yeah, you literally just showed the name on screen.
He made your name known amongst the people. A fierce warrior, a killer made a hero, a man made a god.
Who plays Hercules?
This time, brother.
Or Heracles?
This time I will destroy.
He does sound similar.
Call it my 13th and final labor. Soon
Familiar.
I will
Why is
become
he
the
similar?
god of war and claim the throne for myself.
It's Kevin Sorbo. Of course this. Alright, well that's something. Not that I even know Kevin Sorbo's voice, but I just know he's maybe not the most sane person. But yeah, so we'll finish this next stream. That was always the plan anyway. And then we'll start God of War 2018 around this time next week. Should have had Xena? Why not? Is Xena actually... Like, Xena's not real. What is Xena from? Like, I mean, like, I know the show, but, like, is it actually from, like, a thing before that? Or is it, like, simply... It's possible real quick. Like, it's not like a mythology-based thing, right? It's like just like a character they made up out of the blue. Oh no, it is related to Hercules. Huh. All right. I mean, it is. I believe it's still a made-up character, but it is based within mythology. That would have been funny. Yeah, I knew the Sorbo connection. I just didn't realize it was like actually like a Hercules connection. So is that? I assume that's why they got him for. Yeah. Anyway, see the Act 4 boss for the first time. Well, I mean, hopefully you get the Act 5 then. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck. Fuck off. I really fucked that up? Great. Yeah, I never got into Xena, though. And too bad, at this point I probably never will, but and too bad, I don't think I've ever actually watched anything Kevin Sorbo's been in. I just feel like I know my dad knew he was, like I've heard my dad talk about Kevin Sorbo in the past. Oh fuck off! I really fucked that up again. Yeah, I feel like that's more of where I knew of Kevin Sorbo than through me actually watching anything he's actually done. Hey. Oh yeah, 100%. Like Xena is definitely more popular than the fucking Hercules show. Oh, they reloaded my health. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. Yeah, what other spin-offs are there that have like become more popular than the thing they originally spun off from? There probably aren't many, right? I mean, I think that's just the nature of spin-offs, but...
Armor is for weak.
Come on. Oh, well, that's great. God damn, what the fuck? Can he not do that, please? Okay, can he die? Oh, god damn it! I fucked that up. Whatever. All right, let's try this again. God damn it. NCIS is a spin-off of Jag. I've known of Jag, but yeah, I didn't know it was NCIS was a spin-off. Which, like, doesn't NCIS also have like a whole bunch of spin-offs? Oh, fuck off! I keep on doing that. Wrong stick. I accidentally pushed the PlayStation menu button at the same time. Here we go. Let's beat the shit out of Heracles. Ow. Yep, that definitely helped out. It also, isn't like Law and Order a thing? Like one of the spin-offs like lasted longer than the original show or something? And too bad, I guess like Star Trek might be in that same ballpark. Where like, I guess like obviously like the original Star Trek's like really iconic and everything, but like I feel like Next Generation's really what like is what's like really popular, I guess. But then I feel like people outside, like I think it's like the most popular within Star Trek, but then like people within Star Trek, or people like not within Star Trek, like more of the original Star Trek. I think it's like a weird thing with Next Generation. That's lovely. I don't know. I'm not big, like, I never, like, got into Frasier, Cheers, or anything like that, so I don't know which one is. I mean, like, Cheers, like, had, like, isn't it Cheers that had, like, the biggest finale of any show ever? But, yeah, I'm not sure which one's, like, more popular out of those two. I mean, they were both, like, really big for their time, right?
Kratos, you now possess the Nemean Cestus. Use their strength to make the very earth tremble.
But yeah, out of any of the old sitcoms, like I've always been more of a Seinfeld guy than any other show. I don't even know, like, is there any others? I mean, like Alf. I remember I used to like Alf when I was a kid. Despite like the show being like 15 years older than me. How old is Alf? When did Alf start? It probably isn't 50. It's probably like more like 10 years. 86, yeah. But like Alf and Seinfeld, I feel like those are the only two like older sitcoms that I have any like knowledge about. And I mean, like, really, just in general, I'm not a big sitcom guy anyway. I did love, like, How I Met Your Mother at the time. And I loved 2.5 Men during the Charlie Sheen era. Yeah, I can't even tell you the last time I watched an episode of a sitcom. You just beat the game? Well, that's good. Don't even know what game you're playing, but still. Huh. Oh wait, is this the wrong way? Ah, okay, you fucked it up. Well, you got close. Maybe you did. I don't know. I assume you did, right? Am I supposed to go back? Where am I supposed to go? Oh yeah, I pushed that, so yeah, I probably opened something up. Okay, yeah. Again, I'm looking for a save point at this point. I did want to end a run now. It's what, 3:40 in the morning? Which, to be fair, I haven't gone to sleep like earlier than like 4:30 in a week, which is probably why I'm so fucking tired. Oh, that's literally just to see him. Fine. Which again, it's still fine for tomorrow. At least, like even though my vacation's done, I don't work tomorrow anyway. But yeah, I really need to fix it though soon. All right, here, Poseidon's Chamber. All right. Oh fuck, there's nudity here, isn't there? I completely forgot all that until now. Like, I was thinking I was gonna be able to avoid the nudity because of well, I guess we're gonna avoid it in this episode. To be fair, I mean, fuck it. Who cares about the next episode anyway? Because like next up, like I knew Aphrodite's Chamber was coming up to where there was gonna be nudity, which again will be fine for Twitch, but it's not gonna be for YouTube. Which like at the end of the day, again, who cares? Because I'm not making money anyway. So like all I'll do is like make it like 18 plus. But again, like it's YouTube, so it's like whatever. But I'd rather end in this episode before we get to nudity, so I don't have to risk the fact that this one also becomes like if it's just one part of it, I feel like that's 100% fine. If it's multiple parts of it, then I'd rather not. But we might get through here. Because it's the girl that like it's like Poseidon's slave, right? Is like nude for like no fucking reason. Oh no, I hear her already. Actually, wait. Am I actually gonna start off my post Survivor episode 3 stream with with nudity? Whatever. I guess it is what it is. Yeah, that's gonna be great. So I think we'll end here. How far did I end up streaming? Like 4 hours, 15 minutes or so. Whatever. I mean, like, yeah, like next episode is doomed. I feel like because again, I forgot that this was part of the main story, was the nudity here. Like, I feel like the Aphrodite's Chamber. I didn't remember for sure if like the nudity was part of the main story because like I knew there was nudity, but like I forgot if it was like only if you did the optional like sex scene. But like here, if I walk forward, she's nude, so it's like, yeah, I forgot about that. That's actually part of the main story. Yeah, we're gonna wait till next time to help her. Yeah, where's Bryce? Where's Bryce when you need him? No, I think this would be good for Bryce. I think this would get it out of his system, I guess. But yeah, that's gonna be a great start to next stream. Whatever, it is what it is. So yeah, I guess we'll just end here. So yeah, Wednesday, we got Survivor, Amazing Race. Challenge doesn't premiere yet, right? That's the week after, so still on the challenge. We have the Real Love Boat. That's a thing. Amazing Race Australia will be almost done. I'll probably be done with my BB Can rewatch, maybe. Again, I'm 12 episodes in now, so I have like 17 left. I'll probably be able to get through that in 3 days. Yeah, I'll probably for sure be done with it by then. And yeah, I guess that is it. So yeah, thank you everyone's still here, and see you guys on Wednesday.